Hello again, everyone. I have purchased some core paints that I thought I would share with everybody. So these are tubes. These are the Golden Core Portrait Colours by Ali Kavanagh. So these are 6 little 5mm tubes. Then we have the Core Mini Urban Sketch Set. These are 6 half pans. And we also have the Core Mini Granulators, which I'm dying to test out. And those are 6 half pans as well. I do already have a couple of tins full of core tubes that I swatched out on a previous video quite some time ago. And I also have this little, get this out, this little set, which you might have seen many other artists using on YouTube. These are the colours that are in this particular set. And you can see mine is well used. It's very dirty, but there we go. Anyway, for today though, we are going to be swatching out these new purchases. So I'm going to start off with the Ali Kavanagh portrait set. Just 6 colours to make, well, I mean, it is for portraits basically. So you can see the colours that we have going across here colour wise. There is a little bit of information on the back. It gives us the pigments. And there is some information here which I'll read as I go through them, I think. So let us get these out. They come like this. I'm just doing my best to get these out now because I don't want them in there like that. Okay. So we can ditch that, and I can use this to do to put my little ones in for us to swatch. So I've got these first 6 across the top here, and we're starting with Nickel Azo Yellow. So let's put a little bit of that in there. Nickel Azo Yellow is PY150. And what does it say? Combined with the Pyrrole Orange, it creates a fresh, bright skin tone in light to fair complexions. So if you like doing portraits, this might be the set for you. I may have to just move that so I can paint. So we'll have it quite pigmented at the top, and then we can water that down. I will do some mixing with them in a bit. Then we've got Pyrrole Orange, which is P073. Now, what does it say about Pyrrole Orange? Captures the translucent glow of light passing through delicate areas such as the ears, nose, and eyes of a well-lit portrait. So there you go. So let's get our Pyrrole orange in. There we go. Next we have Perylene Crimson. Bit too much came out there, but never mind. So let's go on with our Perylene Crimson. This looks like a gorgeous colour. Perylene Crimson is the perfect deep shade of luscious red for crevices in the lips, ears, nostrils and eyes. It is a gorgeous colour. Wow. Okay. Then we have got Sap Green. Oh, sorry, Perylene Green was PR179. Then we've got Sap Green. Sap Green is PG36, PR101, PY150. And what does it say about Perylene Sap Green? Does it say anything? Effective when mixed with Perylene Crimson for warm shades of flesh tones, darkest areas of hair, and the perfect shade when combined with Nicolazo Yellow for blonde hair. There you go. Then we have got Ultramarine Turquoise, PB29PG7, Ultramarine Blue, and Phthalo Green then. And Ultramarine Turquoise apparently is Ali's signature colour, perfect for underpaintings and the best blue for cool sunlight on all flesh tones. There we go. And finally in this set we have got Payne's Grey. And Payne's Grey reaches the darkest values of the portrait, mixes well with the other palette colours to create clean, what does that say? Clean nuanced shades. Oh, okay. This is PBK7, PB15:3 and PV19. Oh, it does go very dark. Okay, I'm going to keep those in the lid so that we can do a bit of mixing later. But, and I'll bring these up wet, but then again dry. Those are our 6. They look quite stunning together, don't they? Those 6 colours. in the Ali Kavanagh portrait set. Right then, moving on. Let's move to our granulators. This has got a nice design on it. And it does give you the colours on the back. What I like is that they also give you the colours on the back of the tin, which is really good. This is nice. It actually gives the light fastness as well. So let me just take out the little glassine sheet, and it's got, as usual, the silicone wells in the middle here, and there is space. There's 6 empty half pans there to add some other colours to it, which is nice. I will use this, but I will lay it out differently, so I will leave that for the minute. But let us start with ultramarine pink, which I'm hoping will be on the end here. Yes. And ultramarine pink is PV15. And so we should be seeing all of these granulate. I'm going to make sure I add enough water to them. Then we have got ultramarine violet, which is also, interestingly, PV15. So these are pretty, very pretty colours. Go, just says we've got enough water to see everything separating. Ultramarine blue, which is kind of a staple on most people's palettes. PB29, which we all know should granulate. There's our PB29. Then we have cerulean blue chromium, which is PB36. Oh, that's pretty. Make sure we add quite a bit more water there so as we can see some granulation. Cobalt teal, PG50. Oh, I love these granulating colours. They are pretty. Right, let's just make sure we get some water in there. And then the last one in this set is cobalt green, PB26. Oh, I like that green. It's nice. Don't see cobalt green very much anywhere. There we go. We'll add quite a bit of water at the bottom there. Wow, okay. So bringing those up, although still wet, there are our 6 granulating colours, and yeah, I can definitely see them granulating as I look at them. They'll be even better when they're dry. So then that leaves our urban mini set. Does it give us any other information? Gives us the colours on the back, but yet again we've got the colours, the pigment and the light fastness on the back here again, which I think is jolly well organised. Okay, let us make a start. So our first one is benzomidazamine. I'm calling it benzo for short, yellow. And that is PY154. That's a strong yellow. Quinacridone red is PV19. And I've done my lines here just to check on our transparency. Cobalt blue. Now that would be my choice on a palette instead of ultramarine. PB28. I just love this colour. That should granulate much like the ultramarine. Oh, we've got a duplicate. We've got cobalt teal again, but that's fine because it's one of my favourite colours. PG50. Doesn't matter, we'll swatch it again so that we've got a full record of what's in each one. We've got Van Dyke Brown. I quite often go for sepia, but this is quite a nice brown. I'll tell a lie, we've got another Payne's Grey, so there's two duplicates. But that's okay because Payne's Grey and Cobalt Teal are two colours that I am forever using. I've done that one quite dark, never mind. Right, I'll bring these up wet. We can see some granulation going on in the cobalt blue, the cobalt teal and the Van Dyke brown. So I will dry these off and bring them back up. Okay, so these are dry and I'm hoping you can see there is some granulation going on in our Perylene Crimson. A little bit going on in our Ultramarine Turquoise. Some of these are just blooms from where I added the water to get the lighter tone. Our granulators, there's a little bit of granulation in the Ultramarine Pink. You can see it much better in the Ultramarine Violet, definitely in the Ultramarine Blue, Cerulean Blue, Cobalt Teal, not so much, but Cobalt Green, definitely. These are our bottom colours. You can see the Van Dyke Brown also has granulation going on. So yes, top row is the Ali Kavanagh 6 tubes that she recommends for portraits. Then with the middle row is our granulators, and the bottom row is our landscape set. So I think what I will do now is, can I use the other side? No, we can't use the other side. Okay, let me grab another pad. So we've got some more watercolour paper here, and let's just see what mixes we get. I will bring reminders up. I'm going to start with the Ali Kavanagh set, and sap green when mixed with perylene crimson apparently is a good one. So let's mix our sap green with some perylene crimson. Maybe I need a bit more sap green. And what does she say that that does? Warm shades of flesh tones. Oh, there we go. You get the most gorgeous brown. Pyrrole orange. Nicoloso yellow and pyrrole orange, she says, are a good one. So let's mix those two. Maybe we need more. I think that pyrrole orange is quite strong. There we go. So those were a couple of mixes that Ali Kavanagh recommends, but we have them out. So let's just try our sap green with the Nicoloso yellow, and then we get a much lighter green. Let's try the perylene crimson, the Nicoloso yellow. You can see from those three colours that you can really start to mix some really nice portrait type colours. Nicoloso yellow and light fair. Nicoloso sap green. Oh gosh, really? Sap green with perylene crimson, and then when combined with Nicoloso, so sap green and Nicoloso yellow, she's saying is perfect for blonde hair. Okay, so perhaps I just need to do less of that. It's definitely gone into a green. Okay. Maybe on this picture. Oh, perhaps you have to add the crimson as well. Touch of the Perylene crimson. I think that's what they meant. Oh no, that's given us another brown. But I guess watered down, if I keep going, is quite a nice colour for blonde hair. There we go. I don't really do portraits. I just wanted these tubes to add to my collection. I'm going to try the Payne's Grey with the, what colour was this? Ultramarine turquoise. And see what colour we get there. Oh, that's lovely. And then I'm going to try the turquoise. Go over here. Oop, turquoise and the crimson. Gosh, that crimson is really strong. Oh, now that is quite a lovely colour. That's a real greeny kind of grey. Anyway, I think you get the idea. Maybe that is a set of 6 little colours that you might think is quite useful, particularly if you're into portraits, I guess. I mean, when you look at this picture here, you can see the green tones in things and the Perylene crimson coming through and the pyrrole orange even. Yeah, very nice indeed. So let's put that one aside again, and let's take our granulators and do a little bit of mixing with them if we can. So let's take our ultramarine pink. Let's move that out of the way. And we'll add a little bit of the ultramarine blue. Make it a bit, okay. So that's quite a pretty bluey mauve colour. Let's take the violet and the teal, just ultramarine violet. Oops. I'm just picking a few mixes here. Oh, now that is, well, it's bluebells to me. That's lovely. That gives us another colour. And if we take our green, our cobalt green, what should we add to that? Cobalt green. Well, let's see what happens when we add the pink. Then we get this quite nice muted, almost heather type colour. And let's find one more to mix. So let's take our cobalt. Is that cobalt, this one? No, cerulean. Cerulean. Used to be on everyone's palettes for skies. Let's take the cerulean and the ultramarine violet. Oh, look at that. You can get some lovely mixes, even with these kind of bluey, purpley with a bit of green, you know, granulating colours. And if you, gosh, I don't know if you can see because of the shine, but they're all starting to, I wonder if I turn this light off, would that help? I'm not sure that it does, but they are all starting to granulate. You can see all the little pigments. You might be able to see that one a bit better because it's a bigger one. But yeah, I think you're starting to see them now. All the little pigments because they are granulating colours. So there we go. That's a little bit for, just because then I can hold them up against the other ones. And then if this is our landscape set, we've got our yellow, and we're going to need to make a green, aren't we? So we've been given cobalt blue. And we could make that fresher by adding more of the benzodiazepine or whatever it's called, green, the benzo green, benzo yellow, sorry. So we've got a couple of greens there, but we might need a darker green. So let's go over here. And actually, when I've got plenty on my, I'll just pop a couple of them in there. Let's take the Payne's grey. Yep. We need a bit more of that. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've actually got 3 greens there. Greens being important for our landscapes. Let's add the red to the yellow and see what kind of orange we get. There we go, that's rather nice. Now we're going to need brown, aren't we? Oh, we've got Van Dyke brown. Okay, so let's get our Van Dyke brown. We'll put a couple of bits in. And let's mix that with our yellow. Oh, that granulates straight away. You can see in the tin the granulations. So if we add a bit of yellow to our Van Dyke brown, then we will get a different brown. And if we add a bit of our cobalt blue, then we will get a really dark brown. So we've got the Van Dyke brown in there, but we've got 2 more browns that we can easily mix. And we might want purple, mightn't we? Let's try mixing our red. which is very strong, and we'll mix it with our cobalt blue to start off with. Now that's rather nice. It's a deep dark purple, and then we'll take the red and we'll mix it with the cobalt teal, and then we get more of a pinky purple. There we go. What happens if we mix our Van Dyke brown with our cobalt teal? We've got an even different brown there. I'm running out of space in there anyway at the minute, but with the colours that you've already got in that palette, together with the fact that you can do lots and lots of mixing just with those, and of course you can always add from tubes that you've got, or you know, move across. I mean, I could add those half pans into this one if I wanted to, but all in all, I think, let's just take that one off, bring this back, and so our colour mixes with the top 6, if you like, were very much those. So we've got those, and we've got a few more colour mixes in there. With our middle set, we were able to do these 6 mixes here. So we've got these plus, where are we? Our middle set of granulators gives us these lovely colours as well. And then with our landscape set, which is the one at the bottom, I have to move that further, you can see we can get all of these other kind of landscapey colours as well. So all in all, I think the landscape set is my favourite, but then that's probably because, oh sorry, it's called Urban Sketch. I think, yeah, for urban sketching and even for landscapes, that is the set that I think is going to get used the most. But which ones do I think are most interesting? The granulators. And if you're into your portraits, then I think that that probably is a very good set with all of these other colours that you can generate and more, because I haven't tried every combination. But yes, beautiful, beautiful paints. I do like QOR paints. I think they're very pigmented. I like the way that they kind of whoosh across the page. So yeah, very happy with my, where's my other one gone? With my purchases. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back again fairly shortly. I've got some more Red Clover Meadow paints and other things, which I think I will do all of those all together in one go. So a little bit of an art haul coming up soon. All right, so stay safe, stay healthy, stay calm. Until I see you next time, thank you very much for watching, everyone.